Hey everybody, welcome back to the Daily Drive. This week, we're learning something very important about Jesus. Jesus knows what we need, even more than we know what we need. And this is why it's so important we spend daily time with Jesus. When you follow Jesus as the leader of your life, He will lead you to what's most important for you, rather than you always responding to what you feel is most urgent for you. Already this week, Jesus has taught us that we need rest. He's taught us that we need His leadership. And today, Jesus is going to teach us that we also need purpose. In Mark 6:34, Jesus has been teaching large crowds of people many things. And in the following verses, we read that late in the day, the people were getting hungry and they wanted something to eat. Now, the people who were on Jesus' team, they came to Jesus and they suggested that He just dismiss the crowds so they can go into town and find them something to eat. But Jesus had a better idea. In verse 37, Jesus said, "You give them something to eat." Listen, it's not just that the crowds of people needed food. The people on Jesus' team also needed purpose. They needed an opportunity to be a part of the great things God was doing in the world. They needed an opportunity to meet needs in other people's lives, and Jesus is going to give them that opportunity. Jesus knows that we need to become people who aren't just thinking about our own needs, but we need to be thinking about other people's needs. And this is another example of Jesus knowing what we need more than we know what we need. And so let me ask you today, what is your life's purpose? Or if I can say it this way, what on earth are you here for? If you don't know, let me encourage you to start praying about your purpose. Guys, the one who made you with a purpose in mind. And so ask God to reveal His purpose for your life to you as you spend time with Him in prayer. As you pray about it, I'd also encourage you to pick up a copy of Rick Warren's book, The Purpose-Driven Life. That book has sold more than 30 million copies because there are millions upon millions of people who are still looking for their life's purpose. This book is designed to be read over a period of 40 days as you're praying about your purpose. And in the book, Warren says this: today, the average lifespan is now 25,550 days. That's how long you'll live on this earth if you're typical. Don't you think it would be wise to use some of that time to set aside 40 days and figure out what God wants you to do with the rest of the days you have on earth? Jesus knows we need purpose. And so, guys, let's figure out that purpose together so that we can make the most of our days.